everybody, this is going to be a travel video right here. We're going to show you different places we're going through as we head somewhere we've never been before. We're looking forward to this trip. Been looking forward to it quite a while. It's a little chilly out here, so Mom's going to go ahead and get back in the car, but I wanted her out here so we could open up the video. So we're starting out at Santee, South Carolina. Just ignore her because I've already started this video 3 times. So anyway, we're starting out at Santee, South Carolina, and then we're going to head on to the west. We're heading out west and down. So we're going to be westbound and down.
Whatever. I'm ready to get back in the vehicle.
All right, so I'm going to go out on my own for now. Anyway, you ready? She's obviously ready because she's just left me. That's nice. So right now we're crossing over the Santee Lakes. And as you can see, it's going to be a beautiful sunrise this morning. So I think we will go to Santee State Park to check out the sunrise. But to me, this right here is the most beautiful spot on I-95 going through South Carolina, is right here over the lakes.
Or to you it is.
Well, to me it is, yeah. Because I love water. About that bridge over there to our right, you used to could go out there and walk on it and everything, but whenever the eclipse came through a few years ago, they went out there and tested the bridge, and they determined that it was not safe enough for everybody to be on it, so they shut the bridge down.
It used to be, it was that bridge that took you across to, not this, but that one, across to Santee Lakes.
Yeah. But ever since I can remember, it's been where people would walk across. And one time there was a family out there had a tent up.
Yeah.
So I guess they had slept overnight on it.
They were probably squatters.
I don't know. I wasn't squatting out there over the water. And this up here is our lovely welcome centers at Santee. They're on both sides of the road, so if you ever need to use the bathroom while you're traveling, it's a great place to stop. But the state park's right around the corner, so that's where we're heading.
In 2 miles, take exit 97 onto US 301 towards Orangeburg.
Don't listen to him. We're taking exit 98 to go to the state park. So this is one of our favorite places to get a sunrise anytime we're traveling. It's easy access off of Interstate 95. And I mean, seriously, could you ask for a better place to get a sunrise out here on beautiful Lake Marion? I don't know how good that's showing up, but there are deer here in the woods, right beside the highway at Santee.
It's right there.
Yeah, maybe those are showing up. Yep, 4 deer. I think it might have been 5. So now what we're coming up on is the Lone Star restaurants out here, and I have no idea what in the world they're building out here. But that is so cute. So if you watched the video from last year, whenever I covered this area right here, I do have to say they have got some of the best food I have ever eaten in my life. And that is going to have to be a must stop again one day. So we're getting near Orangeburg, South Carolina. That car has been up there for years. So now we're done going through the woods and we're getting ready to get on the interstate again.
Turn
And
left.
it's pointing us toward Augusta, Georgia. Traffic's too bad yet. So hopefully it'll stay that way.
For 120 miles, continue straight on.
That sounds like a long distance. But this is New Adventures, even though we had to show some of our old adventures at the beginning of the video. Okay, we officially have less than 1 mile left in South Carolina. We're in North Augusta. Hopefully I'll get the Welcome to Georgia sign. South Carolina Welcome Center over there. Oh, I see the Georgia sign. That is a pretty river there. To see the Georgia sign, but there it is right there. So we can sing Georgia, sweet Georgia's always on my mind. Or something like that. Anyway, that's their slogan. It looks like a bunch of construction.
Right here.
I think that what says visitor information, so yeah.
And was the only way I could see.
Yes, so this is the Welcome to Georgia Welcome Center. So out in front of the Welcome Center, they got the Blue Star Memorial Highway, and it's a tribute to the armed forces that have defended the United States of America. And they got another sign over there like that too. So the most important thing we do anywhere is go to the bathroom. This right here shows some different things in Georgia to do. And some of this I actually want to come back and do. We've already done that one. So much fun. I hope Mom comes over here so she can see they have the Cabbage Patch dolls here. So cute. This is interesting as well. Maybe Ellijay, Georgia. So if I had started on this side, I would have seen what it is, but it's mountains and apples and bears, oh my. Yeah, so here goes with my thing I said a while ago. We're glad Georgia's on your mind. So it was actually good that we stopped in at the Georgia Welcome Center because they were having some Georgia trivia in there. And I was like, oh my Lord, I don't know too much about Georgia. But The question was, what is the largest piece of exposed granite in Georgia?
But you don't have to say it.
I'm not going to say it because I had to guess it. But look at that super sweet luggage tag that I won. I like that. As much as I travel, I need one of those. So I answered quicker than what Mom did, so I got the prize. But it was a nice little thing to stop at and get this. So now we're off the interstate again, and we're heading hopefully to Juliet, Georgia. I'm pretty excited about that. Always wanted to go there. They had a giraffe over there. I don't know what that is. Anyway, we're heading on. So this road we have been on is just so beautiful. There's all kind of pecan trees and dairy farms. It's been most impressive. And the only thing I can tell you, this is near Monticello or either Madison, Georgia, because that was the signs we saw whenever we turned off the interstate.
It's exit 113.
Yeah, so bet you they sell some serious pecans.
That's a serious pecan orchard. I bet you they either pick up a lot of pecans or shake the trees.
Have to have some tree shakers out there for all that. It's like big business.
That's a dairy farm
Yeah.
there.
Oh, that's a lot of cows. The
Double.
Williams family farm. This is beautiful out here.
I know you're gonna be able to get all them pictures.
Let's put it out the window then. More cows. I don't want to say how long it was right there at the road.
That's right. They had a lot of bulls out there, male bulls and female cows.
So this is a cute little town. It's Shadydale, Georgia. So, oh, look at that right there. That is pretty. That's the bank. How exciting.
I think
A Dollar General.
I was looking at trains. On Dollar General too.
Yeah.
But I was looking at the bank, the trains.
So obviously we were not in Monticello a while ago, since we see the sign for it now, so it must have been more like Madison or something. We were somewhere. So we're now in Monticello.
At the traffic lights, turn right onto West Green Street, then keep left onto State Route 11 South.
We still had our Christmas decorations up. How wonderful.
Use the left lane to keep left onto State Route 11 South towards State Route 16.
So it's a lot like Edgefield.
Yeah.
In
Laid
15
out about
miles,
the same
turn left
way.
onto State Route 87.
Turn left or right? Left.
Well, you're just gonna have to make the circle then, I believe. Well, it's a great way to show the town. Right?
Yeah.
You got a lot of traffic got to pass by too.
Let me know this where to clear.
Yeah, I'll tell you that. You can go once that one gets past you. That's a nice little town here. All right, so get back in the yield thing.
Use the left
there.
lane to bear left.
Oh my gosh. Didn't make the circle?
Well, we turned wrong.
Turn left onto South Warren Street, then keep left.
Alright, stay left.
Stay left. Oh, look at that building. That is beautiful.
Use the left lane to keep left.
Alright.
So you just make sure you yield, people.
Use the left lane to keep left onto State Route 11 south towards State Route 16.
Alright, I get it straight.
Not yet. Whenever you get up here, go that way, then get in the right lane to turn right.
Which lane?
In
Up
15
here.
miles, turn left onto
Up
State
here.
Route 87.
Turn right.
Yes.
I turn left. Listen to man wrong.
I think you go straight across. You go straight across. Don't turn. That is pretty.
Oh, that's a little church.
Yeah, that's pretty.
A little building. It's an old town.
Yeah, it's a pretty town though.
Yeah. Felt like Chevy Chase and turned left.
In European vacation.
Some of these houses.
I know, it's gorgeous.
Look at this old house right there.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Boy, if they redo that, it'd be beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you it was look great in his time.
Oh, look at that one right there.
Oh,
That was
I
nice.
know.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. That's what it showed me the money.
Mm-hmm.
This reminds me of Edgefield, like the houses
Yeah.
in Edgefield.
And Prosperity.
Uh-huh.
In 3/4 of a mile, bear right onto McCracken Street.
So we are officially in Juliet, Georgia now, which, as many of y'all know, is the home of the Whistle Stop Cafe, made famous in fried green tomatoes. And apparently everybody and their mother decided to come to Juliet today. Oh, that says public restrooms. Where are they at? So we are going to stop here, and this will be a standalone video, but I did want to show you a little bit of where we came. So this is Juliet, Georgia. So obviously I love Buc-ee's. So this is our
Use
first
the right
time going
lane
to
to take
Buc-ee's in
exit
Georgia.
144 onto Richard Brevet Russell Parkway.
And they even got the little Buc-ee right there on the sign. So cute. And there is the Fort Valley, Georgia Peach City Water Tower.
Take
This
the
we got the
exit.
exit. Oh, I see the Buc-ee sign.
At the next traffic lights, turn left.
That's so exciting. I hope it's not too busy there. Our Buc-ee's is always insanely busy, so that's why we have to go first thing in the mornings where we go. Every now and then you might catch me in there around 11 o'clock, but it's not often. And every now and then I might happen to be in there at 5 or 6 o'clock in the
At the
afternoon.
traffic lights,
That's not often
use
either.
the left lane to turn onto Richard B. Russell Parkway towards Warner Robins.
So
Go
that
past
one-
this light, then at the next one, turn right.
That one is definitely different than ours. I think it looks smaller than what ours does.
At the traffic lights, use the right lane to turn onto Vietnam Veterans Memorial Parkway, then turn right. Turn
This
right,
one's set up more
then
like the one in St.
destination is on your
Augustine, I
left.
think.
How much is the gas?
I don't know how much gas is.
Arrived.
So that's the Buggy Georgia shirts. I don't know which one I want. I do like their color of shirt better than I like ours. They had a prettier color. We got the baby blue. I seriously feel as if I need that shirt too, but I think I'll wait till I get back to South Carolina to get that one. So obviously I cannot stop at a Buc-ee's without getting a t-shirt. So check out the sweet Valentine shirt.
At the next stop sign, make a sharp left turn.
And on the back, it says,
But you turned the other one.
"The road to my heart is paved with beaver nuggets." Now that's not entirely true for myself because they're not my most favorite thing they sell, but they are
Take the
good.
second exit onto State, Route 247 Connector West.
So the Georgia shirt I settled on was the one that's got the peach on it. So that's what I got with that. They were handing out samples of these. It was only a bite-sized piece. That was just to encourage you to buy one. So this is a beaver tail. So what more would be appropriate for Buc-ee's than a beaver tail at the beaver store? And it was $3.49. And last but not least, they had these pretty Buc-ee's cookies. And I have not seen these in South Carolina. Now that does not mean they do not exist, because if they're over there in the bakery part, I don't go over there. I like to get and go. But aren't they precious? Now they were a little pricey. These things were $8.98, so I hope they're worth $8.98 on the taste. So now we're heading to Auburn, Alabama, and it has started to rain, unfortunately. So the interesting thing you'll see over here is that it says we have 1 hour and 38 minutes left to go. The current time is 4:06 p.m. and it says we will arrive at 4:44 p.m. So therefore that means that we will be leaving out of the Eastern time zone for the first time ever in our life. Took Mom 70-something years, took me 40-something years. So this is terribly exciting. I might have to sing a little song whenever that happens. Who knows? If I got the video camera running at the time, of course. I don't know why I'm calling it video camera. It's a cell phone. So we shall see. It'll be our first time ever in Alabama. So if you actually do watch this video, you'll get to see us the first time ever there. So we're excited. We've been looking forward to this trip for a very long time. And we had a very good lunch at the Whistle Stop Cafe. That's going to be a separate video that should actually be out before this video. If you ever get a chance to go there, I highly suggest it. It was really, really good.
You may have to wait a while to get your food, but it's worth it.
Yeah, I was listening to some of the people. Somebody had told somebody that's a buffet. It is not a buffet. You order off the menu. You do have to wait. It is very small in there. That is not a big place at all. But it's worth the wait, I think. Or at least it was for us.
Yep.
Anyway, I'll come back in whenever we get closer to Alabama. We're still in Georgia right now. And I have came to the conclusion that Georgia must be the pecan capital of the world, because we have passed by so many pecan trees on this trip. And obviously peach trees.
Pecan, peaches, and beef.
Yeah, they do have a lot of cows. I like the dairy farms.
That's beef.
One way or another. You're either gonna drink it or you're gonna eat it, if you like cows. So this is Reynolds, Georgia, and apparently it is home of the Strawberry Festival, according to the water tower and that sign that was just on the building. And of course they have a Dollar General as well.
I think that's it everywhere you go.
They go anywhere and everywhere. So if you look to your left, you can
Pecan trees over
see
there and peach trees over here.
peach trees on the left, what appears to be young pecan trees on the right. I bet you this is really pretty whenever they're in bloom.
It probably is.
Fairly confident
I
there.
don't think we can make it back down here
No,
while they
that's not
bloom
gonna
this
happen.
time.
Try another time. Alright, so on that thing it says 4:42 for our current time and 4:44 arrival time. So I'm just gonna watch to see what
1
happens.
hour and 2 minutes.
Well, I know that, but I wonder.
It's 60 miles.
I wonder if it's gonna change time though to like something else, or is it gonna be like still saying 4:44 and then it's gonna be like 4:48 up there or something, you know? And I'll show you a little bit of this right now until we get closer to that time. This has been really fun seeing places we've never seen before. Might be places we never see again. Who knows? I don't know. I think we might come back this way one day. I don't know if I'll take this exact path again.
No.
The main objective today was to eat those fried green tomatoes.
And she got it.
I did get them.
I would have eaten 3 of them.
You could have.
I didn't want this. I thought they put 5 on the plate.
No, they only put 4 on there. Alright, so now it says 4:44, so I wonder what it's going to do up there at the top.
That's what I needed last Saturday.
Where were we at last Saturday? Oh, last Saturday we were at Chester State Park.
That thing didn't change. No. 101. I took that baby almost 90 miles an hour. And it wouldn't change.
You wasn't on 90.
All right, 444.
Still 4:44.
Corresponding with the time down there. You gotta remember we're in that time zone.
Well, we haven't crossed over yet, though. We're still in the Eastern time zone right now.
Central? No.
All right, so now our time says 4:45, and it still says we'll arrive at 4:44. So right now we are -1, but we just haven't crossed over yet. So isn't it so much fun? Counting down the time
You need to just cut it off until you get that time.
until we get to the Alabama line. Well, it's fun. It's been fun watching some of this. All these pecan trees. There is the Sweet Home Alabama welcome sign. First time in our life, Mom. Can we sing the song? Sweet Home Alabama. What's the rest of it? So time has not changed yet on there.
It will be 5:15 before it changes.
I don't know. I think it was supposed to change as soon as we got out of Georgia.
Well, we'll see. And it was raining.
It is raining.
Stay in the left 2 lanes.
I know what it was. Alabama was so happy that we finally arrived, it had to start crying. It's like, they're here. They're here. I wonder if I turn it off and if it'll time will change.
It'll change.
You think so?
Watch it.
I don't know. I know we're supposed to be in the central time zone, I think, as soon as you cross out of Georgia. I don't know. So I have came to the conclusion that the phone or the clock on the thing is not going to change over until we turn it off. Because I've looked at the weather. We are in the central time zone. They said we were in Phoenix City or something like that, Alabama. But that's okay. It might as well be 5:17 the way it looks out here instead of 4:17. But what we've seen so far is beautiful. Even though it's raining. But we had a good day up until the rain. And the rain's not bad yet, even though it's supposed to pour down rain all day tomorrow. I have to provide an update now. We were waiting at the traffic light for about, what, 2 or 3 minutes? And I guess since we were not moving, the time changed up there officially finally. And it also changed on my phone. Let's see if it changed on Mom's phone. Nope. Mom's still in Eastern time zone right now.
They're refusing to go.
It says no Central for me. But you know, after 70-something years, it's kind of hard to give it up, isn't it? It is what it is. Maybe yours will eventually cave in since the car and the phone finally did on mine. I was being stubborn. So right now it's only 4:33 p.m. Central Time. And it's already almost just as dark as it is at the house at 5:30 something. So I think this part of Alabama should just be on Eastern Standard Time. Not that they care what I think. But if they did. Wait, it's looking, it's gonna be dark by 5. And I guess that could be true because it's raining. Who knows? But they got some very low clouds in the sky. Maybe that's why it's so dark. I don't know. What do you think? Yes.
My first time going here.
It's our first time in Alabama. So we did swing. We did not swing, but we sang Sweet Home Alabama a while ago. Those 3 words. But I forgot to sing Turn Back Time. Because that's exactly what we did. So we go, if I could turn back time, if I could find a way, I would go back somewhere today.
And they copyright you on
I don't sound nothing like Cher, so I should not have a problem with the copyright. She is the one and only.
Take exit, then keep right towards Auburn.
Oh, I like how he says Auburn. That was pretty cool.
Use the right lane to keep right towards Auburn and Auburn University Regional Airport.
We ain't going to the airport.
Keep right. Go past this light, then at the next one, turn left.
So I typically don't do hotel reviews, and this is probably not going to be a review anyway, but this is the room we're staying at. So anyway, this has 2 double beds, and this is the accessible room. And has a toilet with the bars on it, a lovely sink, and a bathtub. And there's me. Hello. And an iron. And plenty of towels. That's always a good sign. So that's it. That's our getaway for tonight. I also meant to say that this room also has a microwave and a refrigerator. So, looks good. And of course, a nice, lovely TV. So I got our waffles cooking. Mom's over there and everything. Here's my beautiful waffle I made. The hotel we stayed at last night, it was the Quality Inn University area in Auburn, Alabama. So it's the next day, and we're getting ready to head on to our destination. I'm excited. You excited?
I am.
Yes. So we're heading to Pensacola, Florida on this trip. So we're getting ready to leave out of Auburn, Alabama. I think we're in Opelika or something like that.
Yes.
Alabama right now. Yes. So I'm gonna see what we can see on the road heading to Florida. So now we're getting on I-85. Rode up and down I-95 a whole lot, so here by I-85.
Continue on I-85 south for 57 miles.
So this is a rest area. We've never stopped at the Alabama rest area because it's only our second day ever being in Alabama. And each state is different, so we shall see how theirs looks.
Head west. In a quarter mile, merge onto I-85 south.
I think we can park up here. Yeah, all the cars are up this way.
I was just wondering if we had to park right there in Rome.
Car with 18 wheelers. So this tells about the National Forest in Alabama, the Tuskegee National Forest, and the popular sites in the Tuskegee National Forest. But we must get on the road. Pretty birds over there.
They look like robins.
Mom thinks they're robins.
They look like robins.
Well, they could be. Right there, they had this nice little thing that actually tells you where their construction is going on. I think all states need that. That's a very important piece of information. And they had the highway map. We needed one of those because we do not have an Alabama map because we've never been to Alabama before. And then a hotel coupon thing. Might give us some good points of water tower. Victory Lane, Greyhound Racing. Joke about pick out a new car. Can't pick out a new car right now because I'm still driving one, even though I let you drive it. Got to get this one paid for first. Now we're on Interstate 65, so I guess we totally bypassed 75. You're fine. It says you don't do anything for 101 miles. That is a huge school over there. Carver. Was here before the interstate was. I'm fairly confident of that. It is cows. It's gonna stink. That lovely manure scent.
Look like KFC.
Or a circus tent.
Yeah.
Now we're in Greenville, Alabama, at another rest area. And according to the signs, this one will be replaced soon. So I guess they're getting ready to tear this one down and build something else. But I sure am glad they opened today. So I went ahead and picked up another Alabama map in there. This one looks different, but I'm pretty sure it's got the same information in it. But you can never have enough, right? So this was another rest area, and that one in there is actually the nicest one we've stopped at yet in Alabama. So maybe that's an updated one.
In a quarter mile, turn left on Alabama 113 South.
So now we're getting on another highway. We have just exited off of Interstate 65. And I see the
Turn
sign
left
for
on Alabama
Pensacola.
113 South.
It is about time. It's been a long trip. We got it this way, yep.
1/4 mile, continue straight to stay on Alabama 113 South. Continue straight to stay on Alabama 113 South. Continue on Alabama 113 South for 13 miles.
I do have to say though, Alabama has been a beautiful state, what we've seen of it. Even though it's been raining the whole time since we arrived. I don't know if it was tears of joy or what.
Did you say it came on thunderstorm last night?
It sounded like it was thundering last night. It was rocking and rolling. So if you believe those old wives' tales, if you hear thunder during the wintertime, you're supposed to have some snow in what, 2 weeks?
Less than 2 weeks.
We won't be here in 2 weeks. We'll be back in the great state of South Carolina. But if they have snow, then we'll know it was true. Yeah. I don't know what town we're in right now. Flowmation Welcome Center. What the hell is Flowmation? I guess it is though. It must be Flowmation, Alabama. So we got to be getting near Florida then. No, I'm still in Alabama. 47 miles over here. Yeah, where we go. Oh, there's the Florida sign. Well, wasn't that nice? We are officially in Florida.
Welcome to Florida.
Yay, thank you so much. We're so excited to finally be in Florida. We've never entered Florida in from this side before. We always enter in on I-95.
So
Welcome to Century. If you can see it, it's raining, so. Well, that was just luck I already had the camera up then, wasn't it? So what's really funny is that my Facebook already has realized that I'm heading to Pensacola because all the ads that's on there now are for Pensacola, telling me what I need to explore and everything. So apparently it knows where I'm heading. But I do have my location services always turned on my phone just in case anything happens. Pretty sure Mom's has also changed over to Pensacola. Saying, come on and see us. It was already letting me know places that I need to go take photographs at and everything. So that might be a good thing that it knows where I'm going. It's already giving me all kind of sightseeing information. And I think we're supposed to have some good weather other than today. But oh, look at the tulip tree. That is a pretty tulip tree. Yes. So it should soon be moving it home.
If yours put in the ground,
I have not planted mine in my yard yet, but I'm talking about going over to Swan Lake in summer to see. Yeah, that's almost where they usually bloom this time of year, so I think they're all fine. officially in Pensacola, because I've been seeing a lot of Pensacola stuff. So it is, we have arrived where we were coming to, and then we can see everything we're going to see over the next few days. So I'm going to be ending this video, and then I'll share what we do while we're here. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Hopefully you've enjoyed the trip through South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, and now Florida while we were coming to our destination in Pensacola, Florida. It's been a fun time. We've seen places we've never seen before. We might see them again. Truly enjoyed the fried green tomatoes at the Whistle Stop Cafe. That's a video on its own. And also the Tuskegee Airmen is a video on its own. But everything else was just the drive here. What we thought was interesting while we were coming through, showing some towns and cities as we were making our way west and then down. So we're gonna see what we can get into. So if you did enjoy the video, thanks for watching. I don't know if anybody will subscribe because they watched this video, but if you did, thanks for doing that. Do like, share, comment, whatever your heart desires. And as always, I'll say it again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you somewhere else. But for the next few days, we'll be seeing you from Pensacola.